At this moment, if we talk about it, once again, Mr. Trump has pulled off a big move. Mr. Trump's statement comes out over the weekend. In the beginning, when this was mentioned by certain individuals in the Pakistani media, my name was also among those who said it. That's why they don't give me a US visa. They deny it. Mr. Trump, or His Excellency, as he is called, almost every weekend, or sometimes he skips a weekend, but usually on the weekend when the markets are closed, he always makes some announcement and drops some kind of bombshell, which results in turmoil in the market. All right, oil prices either go up or crash. And then during the weekend holidays, he or his broker takes a position in those markets. And on Monday, they act like nothing happened, nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all. And now there's been another episode, another story is unfolded. Mr. Trump said that this weekend we will unleash hell, we will wreak havoc on Iran. CBS and other TV channels, which are considered very close to him, almost regarded as his spokespersons, reported this. All right, they said that Mr. Trump is about to unleash hell, and it is possible that a tactical nuclear weapon might be used, that is, a small nuclear bomb. Now, these have become very advanced, you know. Pakistan also has them. If you use an atom bomb, it won't be like Hiroshima and Nagasaki, where the effects were indiscriminate and widespread. If you want its effect to be limited to within 4 kilometers, then its impact will remain confined to just those 4 kilometers. So when we consider these tactical nuclear devices, it is important to note that several individuals who are very close to Mr. Trump have now explicitly and clearly indicated that the actual use of such weaponry is also being seriously considered as a distinct possibility in future scenarios. Missiles were lined up, and people like us kept hearing about the B-52 bomber. The B-52 bomber is remembered in history, or will be remembered, because the nuclear bombs that were dropped on the 2 Japanese cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, were also dropped by the B-52 bomber. So whenever it appears, and these are very limited aircraft, the United States has about 20 of them, of which only 60% are available for service at any given time, meaning that approximately 12 aircraft are available. Even out of those 12 aircraft, if I talk about the current time while we are doing these vlogs, only 7 aircraft are available to the US military right now. The remaining 5 have some technical issues or malfunctions, so they must be undergoing repairs. So the movement of these 7 aircraft is considered highly significant. Wherever they go, this mother of all bombs, which penetrates the ground before exploding, comes into play. For example, in Lebanon, Hezbollah's leader had constructed an 8 or 9-story building underground by digging into the earth. These are the kinds of bombs that penetrate deep into the ground before detonating, and it was a B-52 that dropped such a bomb. It penetrated to the exact floor where the Hezbollah leader was hiding. Muqtada al-Sadr is the one from Iraq, so this was someone else. I can't recall his name right now. He was martyred in that attack. All right, so from this, you can understand that whenever a B-52 moves, it raises eyebrows all over the world, and everyone is on alert, wondering where it's headed and who it's going to bomb. So they moved these aircraft, and when they did, Iran's foreign minister contacted Pakistan's Field Marshal Hafiz Syed Asim Munir Shah and pleaded with him. Then Prince MBS was also contacted, and he too was entreated. After that, Field Marshal Sahib, who is Trump's favorite field marshal, also reached out and tried to explain things to Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump had already achieved his objective. Over the weekend, he had made millions of dollars, so he withdrew the order for the attack. Now there is an ongoing debate about whether MBS did this out of fear. Let's analyze MBS. If MBS had not called the American president, and the American president himself mentioned this when he said this time that we did not attack, he said that some Arab states and MBS, Saudi Arabia, told us not to carry out these attacks, so we stopped the attack. Saudi Arabia said that since we are safe, the Americans will come here, they will bring Israel along, and they will come and attack Iran. As a result, Iran will not be able to do anything against either Israel or the Americans. They started bombing us, so MBS stood up and said, "No, brother, I will not allow an attack on Iran." In this way, Iran was spared, and the efforts and pleas of Mr. Iraqi, Hafiz Syed Asim Munir Shah Sahib, and MBS bore fruit. So this was the update from our neighbors so far, which I thought I should present to you.